welcome everybody. Welcome to Westlake High School. Thank you for making time to be out here with us as we celebrate with Miss Angela and her family this momentous occasion. I want to first of all thank all the coaching staff that's here with us, our athletic director, Mr. Riojas, and our athletic coordinator, and also Coach Fino and also Coach Medina. Thank you for being here. Angela is very, very special. And I got a text message Monday night from Coach Fino, and she says, hey, Angela's already been offered a scholarship. Can we get it done sometime this week? And I thought, whoa, like we're only in the third 6 weeks of school. Like this is only the first semester. We've only had maybe one tournament, but that just goes to show how Angela's hard work has paid off, that it's been offered to her this early on. And we're just so excited for you, Angela. Seeing you on the court, you're amazing. The way you move and what you do with that ball, I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing. And we know that the future for you is going to be very bright. Once again, we have you staying here locally. You have the whole season ahead of you, first of all, with our Lady Panthers. We're very excited about that. And then number two, we get to watch you again because you'll be here locally with us at UT Pan Am. So on behalf of all the Westlake High School students, all your friends out there, all your teachers and the staff, we just want to say congratulations and thank you and best of luck. And I hope that this also serves as an inspiration to all our other students that, one of the things we strive here at Westlake High School is that hard work pays off. And I know I was talking to somebody during lunch right now, and one of the other parents, Ms. Gonzalez, was sharing with me that she remembers that your dad would always send you to camps at a very young age. So I want to say also congratulations to Mom and Dad. Thank you for everything you've done. Not only do you have an athletic daughter, but she's very special to us, very well-rounded, very well-respected, and we appreciate everything that you've done. So hats off to Mr. and Mrs. Villareal, too. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Coach Fino. Coach.
Again, thank you for being here. Let me just give you a little bit of a timeline of Angela, okay? And I'm actually glad Ms. Perales, Coach Perales, is here from Kleckler because the first time that I heard about Angela was from her. She said, ay, mamitas. She always says that. She said, ay, mamitas, you have this basketball player. She's going to be good. That's exactly what she said. And I said, oh, really? She's like, yeah, her name's Angie, and she's going to be good. And she talked about Ashley as well. And I said, that's awesome. I said, what grade is she in? Well, she's a sixth grader. No, hombre, I still have to wait for her forever. But anyway, when she was an eighth grader, we have open gym sessions, and she came over to open gym, and she was a shy kid. I couldn't get her to get on the floor. I said, hey, you guys go and pick somebody up, and she was just kind of there. She tied her shoes for like 30 minutes. It was a completely different Angie, okay? This little Angie that I met was wearing shorts like Bermudas. She was no makeup. I mean, it was just a completely different Angie, right? So I saw her and I said, yeah, she is going to be pretty good, okay? So here she comes her freshman year, and something happened. Something happened where all of a sudden we have Angie, the young lady. We have Angie, the phenomenal athlete. And oh my goodness, I remember as a freshman, I was like fighting with myself, like, is she going to be on varsity? Is she ready? I mean, because I knew physically and skill-wise she was ready to participate with our varsity team. I just didn't know if mentally she would be prepared. And it took a few trials and tribulations. There was a little bit of back and forth. There was a little bit of, I remember telling her specifically at one of our playoff games, Angie, let's go. You got to get this done. And she kind of had the wide-eyed look, and I said, look, you're not in middle school anymore. She said, okay, coach. And she just tore it up, for lack of better words. And then here comes her sophomore year, here comes her junior year. And, fast forward, and her sophomore year, junior year, I'm still, come on, Angie, we need this from you. We need this from you. And then we have this. But let me tell you something. Excuse me. Ms. Morales was right. She has put so much work into her game. I can't even tell you where to begin. it seems like every time I would see her, she would, Coach, what can I do? What else can I do? You know, and we had, it's funny because we were walking over here and I said, what are you going to say? And she's like, Coach, I'm going to say, you know, thanks to all my haters, especially Coach, for always making me, for always yelling at me and me thinking in the back of my head, you know what, Coach, I'm going to do this to prove you wrong, you know, and now I can't get this kid out of my office, so I'll take any suggestions, but honestly, she's always in there. She's always watching film. She's always trying to get better. She goes to so many camps. I know her parents have spent an amazing amount of time, effort, money, you know, to make this kid what she is. Her family, you know, her grandma, I know her best friends, her sister, her aunts, you know, our fans in the stand have made this all possible. And I know I'm speaking on behalf of Angie that, you know, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. We thank you for all the support. And I will tell you another story. As a freshman, Angie, I guess, grew up playing softball, you know, and as a freshman, I remember she was going out to softball right after basketball season, and I said, Angie, I need to talk to you. And she's like, okay, Coach. And I said, how bad do you want to be a basketball star? And she said, Coach, I really want to be a great basketball player. I said, okay, then you're going to run track. No way, Coach, I hate running. And I said, I know, but you're going to run track. And I said, you can still play softball, but you go and you give Coach A the time that he needs to make you a better athlete. And she said, she fought me. Finally, she went out there, and now it's like, Coach, guess what? I'm doing this. You got to come watch me run. She loves track, you know, and I just want to thank also Coach A because I honestly think that he had a huge impact on her as an athlete, a huge impact on her as a young lady, you know, and everybody that has been with Angie, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in sports, I want to thank you for being such a huge part of her life. And I'm sure I'll remember things and I'll take the mic back, but right now I'll pass it over to our athletic coordinator.
Thank you, Coach. Again, great words coming from Coach Fino and you know the cooperation that it takes to make this happen. I'm just extremely proud for WHS Athletics and to have Angela represent us at the next level. I know it's going to be exciting, just like it was exciting watching her play when she was a sophomore and a junior. And now that she's a senior, it's just incredible. I sit there and I just go, wow, you know, she's got some skills. So again, congratulations to the family, to all the family, and of course, WHS family too. So thank you so much and good luck.
Like I told Coach Fino, there's no crying in basketball. Why are we crying? But anyway, hi, I'm Coach Jocas. I'm your athletic director, and it brings me a lot of pleasure to stand here before you. Like everybody says, Angela is a tremendous player. She's a lot of fun to watch. And one of the things that comes to mind with me right now is you know, here we are signing her today, you know, right in the middle of the season. And what a tremendous honor it is to have one of our very own already signed for a Division I school playing their senior year. You hear a lot of kids, you know, throughout the valley, you know, they've already, you know, signed through this college or whatever. So again, what an honor it is to have one of our very own here signed already by a Division I school during her senior year. So we want to wish her the very best of luck her senior year. Of course, exciting. You know, last year Sweet 16, no pressure, right? No pressure. But you know, going to University of Texas Pan America last year and playing those games is a lot of fun. I know our team is going to be very successful this year. But for this moment, just congratulations, Angela, to you and your family, to your whole family, to our Panther community, to our Wesco ISD community. We're very proud of you, and thank you for the years that you've had here already of fun and exciting basketball.
And really quick, you know, we kind of struggle to figure out where Angie was going to play because, you know, she was looking at several schools were looking at her, and then it really came down to a couple factors, and one of the most important factors, obviously, was her family, and the fact that she gets to play here, she gets to play in front of her home crowd, which is you guys, gets to play in front of her family, and you know, that's obviously a huge honor and a huge reason why she chose to stay here at UTPA. But just to give you a little background, UTPA was here last year. I remember it was, I think, our second week of practice, and we had like a 5:30 a.m. practice, and those UTPA coaches were here. They were here, however, to scout Laura Van Tilburg, who, by the way, has a game tonight. And she, you know, the UTPA coach was watching. He's, Coach, I like her, you know, and Laura had just come off of surgery, and so I walked over and I said, Coach, I need you to do me a favor. I said, I have this tremendous point guard. I said, I need you to help me place her. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I said, I think that she can play Division I basketball, but, you know, obviously you're the expert and I need your help. And I kid you not, he took 2 minutes to look at her. We were doing some guard work, and he said, Coach, I want her. And he's wanted her, and she'll attest to that, ever since the beginning of her junior year. And he's been after her. And it's funny because Angie would call, Coach, they're calling me? Like every week? What do I say? I don't know what to say to the guy anymore. And I said, patience. It's good to be wanted by a Division I program, Angie. And finally this year, you know, we sat down, we talked, and she's like, Coach, what do you feel? And how do you feel? And I said, look, this is your career. This is your opportunity. Talk to your family about it. And ultimately, she became excited about staying here. She became excited about, you know, the potential that she's going to have playing for a Division I program locally. And, you know, I couldn't be more excited. And a full athletic scholarship is just so hard to come by nowadays. You know, when I say full, I mean full. She doesn't get to pay for anything but an $89 parking permit per year. But, you know, the parents here would take that anytime, right? So anyway, without further ado, I would like to hand the mic over to Angie.
Okay. Well, she was talking to me about what I was going to say over here, and I literally had no idea because I'm not good at this. So, but I thought it over, and I just wanted to thank, you know, everybody that's here and my family, who's been my friends that have been like behind me this whole time. And I'm gonna cry. Can't do it. Hold on.
You can do it. Come on.
You're looking at me, Coach.
Look at you play every night.
But I don't talk.
We got you.
I can't. Okay. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna try to pretend we're in the locker room. Okay, continuing, I wanted to thank my family. They've supported me since I was smaller, you know. I was the odd kid that played basketball in the family, and nobody else did anything athletic. It was weird, but you know, they saw something in me. They knew I couldn't get a ball out of my hand since I was like 4 years old, and 2, yeah. It's brought me here today, you know, and it's helped a lot, and everybody here is, you know. Okay, yeah, I want to thank my coaches for yelling at me all the time and making me cry, but it's helped, you know. They tell me that you don't cry in basketball and all this stuff, but I do, and they don't look at me, so. You know, it's only made me stronger, honestly, and I was always, you know, she would yell at me my freshman year because I was scared to attack somebody and take somebody to the basket, and she would yell at me, take them, you know, you could do this, there's nobody that could stop you, and like, I never believed it my freshman year because, you know, I was a freshman, and I thought everybody was bigger than me. They still are, but I guess it's changed ever since, they've talked to me and they've pushed me at every practice. And honestly, I think it's helped me so much, even though they make me cry all the time. They do, but it's made me so much stronger, and it's gotten me here, and it's meant so much to have everybody support me through it all. And most importantly, I want to thank God, because there's no way I'd be here without him. So I'm done. Yeah.
And now the moment of truth. Did parents want to say something? Mom?
Well, what can I say except that she's made me very proud. She's made all of us very proud. Our family is tremendously blessed with her. We've seen her grow within the last year in such a way that we would have never thought we would see the Angela we see now. Most of all, we thank God, first of all. To God be all the glory, always and forever. I thank my family. Like she says, they've always been there. We've always been there for her. They've been behind us all the way. They support us in every way, shape, and form. Jacob God says here, and I'm like, wow. This kid, when she was maybe 8, 9, 10 years old, he played in the streets with her. And she was the only girl playing with all the neighborhood boys. And they played basketball, they played softball, they played everything in the street. And from those days in the street to Coach Fino and every coach in between, from there to here, have helped Angela become the person she is. And it is very true. Angela comes home every day, and she doesn't even have to say a word. She's one that doesn't talk. She's always been very shy. So when I do see her talk, it's like, wow, And but she comes home, and as soon as I see her face walk through the door, I know what kind of day she had. And I don't have to ask her. I just pray for her. And Coach Vino, thank you. Thank you very much. All the coaches, her track coach and the rest of the coaches, thank you all, because you all have been a very big part, the team. You all have played a big role in her life to getting her to where she is now. Her grandparents, there isn't a day that they don't pray for her. Day in, day out, they pray every day. Her aunt, her uncle, her cousins, her sisters, her brothers, her best friends, and most of all, of course, Panther Nation. We are here to support the Panthers, and even after Angela, I pray that there will be many more that will follow, getting these full academic scholarships, to support, we support the Panthers, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is just an example that it can be done. So, don't let anything hold you back. Press forward, and please, please, please. It may be that time that maybe you don't like being, to get yelled at. We never had to yell at her. She's like, we haven't had to raise her voice. So when she got it from Fino, it's like, whoa, it hit. But it's going to teach her what it is. That's the way life is in the real world. So, she's going to have to face that. And, whatever, it's like we tell her, whatever doesn't break you is going to make you. So it has helped tremendously because of everything that she's been through as a junior, in junior high and high school. It has made her who she is now. And it has helped in a tremendous way. The team, it's like they become family. And I just want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for playing such a great part of Angela's life and helping her to be who she is. Thank you.
Oh, God. I guess y'all know where Angela got it from. I'm the shy one, too. Is this working? It is. Okay. Well, first of all, we're very proud to be here. I thank God for all the accomplishments that He's given Angela. I know that this is the beginning of this is an opening door that God has opened for her, and I know that the Lord has many doors for her. But we're very proud. We thank Coach Perales that was here, that is back there. I remember when I used to go to collect her to drop her off, and so it all started there. I want to also thank Coach A for in track. Great, an amazing man. So thank you. I know it started on the streets like with Jacob. I know my wife mentioned that, and it all started there. So, but Coach Fino is a great coach, and I really thank her. What you've done with her. I know that the yelling, and that's part of being a coach. And I don't defend my kids. I thank the Lord for giving me 3 awesome kids. They've never given me any trouble. I'm truly blessed. We're truly blessed to have them. Angela is an awesome young lady, respectful, and I've never had any trouble with her. So I praise God for that. But I know that today is a very special day for the family. My parents are here. Mis padres están aquí con nosotros en esta mañana. Ellos no entienden inglés, so por eso estoy traduciéndolo. Pero doy gracias que están aquí. I thank my parents that are here, my brother-in-law, my suegra, and all of you that are here. So thank you for taking the time for being here. And, may the Lord bless you. But she just made us proud. And we were praying that she would make a wise decision. And we didn't want to be part of to tell her where to go, whether to stay here or go to somewhere else. So we were just praying that she would make her decision, and she did. So thank you very much, and God bless you.
Okay, without further ado, you can go ahead and sign your national letter of intent.
I'm ecstatic. I mean, I've always wanted like a full scholarship, a basketball scholarship. I get to stay close to home, and I'm going to be traveling everywhere, just doing what I love.
It's an honor. It's been a privilege and a blessing. She has really proven herself. She's been an amazing daughter as well as an athlete. She has blessed us tremendously. She is tremendously blessed, and we're really, really proud of her. We're really proud of her.
As a parent, I feel great. I'm excited that she's going to be close by. For being a young lady versus a young man, to be far away at another college, it was going to be difficult for us. But we were supporting her, regardless of what decision she made. So we just prayed for her and believed that she would make a wise decision, and she did. So we're excited to have her close, at home, so where we can see her. And we're thankful.
Angie's always been very skilled. She's always been a phenomenal athlete, but the amount of work that she has put in, I mean, it just speaks for itself. She really has. It's difficult for a kid her size to get a Division I scholarship, especially a full athletic scholarship, and it's all been done because of her work ethic, because of her dedication, because of her loyalty to her program, and it just speaks volumes of her character and what basketball means to her.